students. Today we will talk about purification of colloids. It's a part of surface chemistry, class 12. There are some techniques which we are going to discuss. The first technique is dialysis. Now what is dialysis? Dialysis, I'll define it. It's a process of separating a colloid from the crystalloid through the process of diffusion. When it is passed through a animal membrane, vegetable membrane, parchment paper, cellophane sheet, these are the various names. So what is basically dialysis? It is the process of separating a colloid from a crystalloid. Through which process? Diffusion process. And how? It is through the animal membrane or the parchment paper we can take. So with the diagram we will try to understand. A container is taken in which this is water, distilled water basically. It's actually water is circulated inside. We can say from here water is going inside. Okay. Why? We will discuss it. There is a bag. This bag is made up of that cellophane sheet. That cellophane sheet is such which does not allow colloid to pass through it. It only allows crystalloid. So crystalloid is that which is smaller in size. It can pass through the pores of this cellophane sheet or parchment paper. Colloid is comparatively bigger in size, cannot pass through it. So a bag is taken made up of cellophane sheet. It is hung in that container having water. Water is not just there, it is circulated. It is circulated. So this we can remove it. It's circulated through it because crystalloid, when it is coming out through the pores of that cellophane sheet, what will happen? All the that is unwanted for us, that we want to remove. We want a pure colloid to be there inside this bag. So this is a bag which is hung. So when crystalloid comes out, what comes out is crystalloid. It is smaller in size. Because that crystalloid, when it is coming out, it will get concentrated over here. It should not remain there. Because if it is remaining there, again chances are there it may diffuse inside the bag. So what comes out is that wastewater plus crystalloid. Plus crystalloid comes out of that. That is a waste thing for us. So whatever is left behind here is pure for us. That is the colloid. But one thing is there in this process is very slow. To increase the speed of this dialysis process, there are two electrodes which can be used. Here one electrode is hung, another electrode is hung, cathode, anode. Using the electrodes, when it is done, the process becomes faster. That process is called as electrodialysis. It is electrodialysis. Basically, electrodialysis is the same thing. It is the same thing what we have discussed. Only thing is when cathode anode is there, we can say it is comparatively faster. It is comparatively faster than what? Faster than dialysis. Okay. So this is what we can take. We can add here, little electrolyte. KOH electrolyte can be added to make it a good conductor because we are using two electrodes in this. Okay, you must have heard of this dialysis term, in medical field. When kidneys doesn't function well, then a person is put on dialysis. So what is done? Basically, the function of the kidney is to purify blood. When kidney is not able to function properly, then we can explain here. Here there is that solution or water which we are taking. Some solution is taken, maybe not particularly water, some suitable solution in that case we will be taking. And here there is one inlet, that is blood from artery. Blood from artery. It is poured through a tube. This tube is made up of the dialyzing membrane. It is dialyzing membrane. That membrane which will not allow colloid to pass through it will allow only smaller ions, crystalloids to pass. So when blood is passing through this membrane, what will happen? Those unwanted products, that is the waste products we can say, or unwanted ions, excess ions, they pass out of this, and here the blood which is coming out is sent into the veins. It is sent into the veins. From the artery it is going here and it is purified, and when it is gone it is sent into the vein. So artificial kidney, it is serving as, it is purifying the blood. Dialysis technique can be used even there. Okay, this is one method. Dialysis is the second method. Electrodialysis is the second method. Two methods we have discussed. One more method. Third method is ultrafiltration. Ultrafiltration, as the name only says, ultra. It is not with the normal filter paper which we use in the lab. The filter papers which we are using in the lab are having bigger pore size. If we try to pass the colloidal solution through it, then the colloid will pass through it. So normal filter papers cannot filter the colloidal solutions. So we have to prepare an ultra filter paper. Now what is ultra filter paper? The normal filter papers, or we can take somewhat better quality filter paper. There is something called Wattmann filter paper. Okay, that filter papers are taken. We dip that filter paper in 4% nitrocellulose solution in alcohol ether mixture. 4% nitrocellulose in alcohol ether mixture paper is taken. It is dipped inside this particular solution. So what will happen? This solution will block the pores to some extent, not completely. It will reduce the pore size. It depending upon what concentration of this we are using, you will have different grades of filter paper. So you have number of varieties of the grades of ultra filter paper. Depending upon what concentration we use, that will block the pores to some extent, and that filter paper is then hardened by dipping in formaldehyde. It is dipped. So what is the procedure? I'll explain again. Normal filter paper, you dip in 4% nitrocellulose in alcohol ether mixture, and again it is removed. Then it is dipped in formaldehyde and it is hung to dry. When it is dried, we will find that the pore size is reduced, because this particular solution gets trapped in the pores, and now when this filter paper is used, even colloid cannot pass through. So ultrafiltration technique can be used to filter colloidal solutions. So you have basically, children, three methods for purification of colloidal solutions. One, dialysis. Electrodialysis is also nearly the same, but only thing is it is little faster because two electrodes are introduced. The application of dialysis we have discussed, and another is ultrafiltration. So by this you can purify the colloidal solutions. Can please note down this.